Hello, today we will review Amazon best-selling product PS3 controller wireless controller with charger cable, 2-pack dual vibration, blue and black, compatible with PlayStation 3 PS3, BIOS, compatible with Sony PlayStation 3 PS3. Third-party controller, not made by Sony. Some PS3 controller clones, such as the Xianghua PS3 controllers, will not connect over Bluetooth until they are physically connected and removed from a normal USB connection. For the price you get two remotes, both of mine work. That being said, I have only had them a day. I don't do much gaming anymore but needed a new one for Netflix and a little gaming. If you're looking for a long-term gaming controller, spend the extra money. The remotes feel okay in the hands but lack the support in the buttons. They are loose feeling and feel like they will give out shortly. My center button has already got stuck in on one of them, but I've gotten it to unstick and work again. They do send a charging cable with the remotes. I will not buy them to game, but for simple Netflix they do the job. Don't think I would recommend them for gaming or for kids that are hard on things. Highly sensitive motion control system senses your every move. You can do this one of two ways: setting up your keyboard or PS3 controller as a USB gamepad in Emulation Station. You must configure a gamepad before you can use Emulation Station, navigating to the RetroPie icon in the home screen, and selecting it using whatever key you mapped to on your gamepad. Using the RetroPie GUI to configure the PS3 controller Bluetooth connection, navigate to the RetroPie icon in the home screen and select it using whatever key you mapped to on your gamepad, and go to RetroPie Setup. Once in the RetroPie GUI, choose Manage Packages, Driver, High Performance Bluetooth PS3 controller wireless, compatible with Sony PlayStation 3 PS3. Third-party controller, not made by Sony. New design by it. More specifically, here is an excerpt of the steps I used to get it to work. Excerpt from GitHub page to connect via Bluetooth. Configuring a PS3 controller to connect via Bluetooth before booting the Raspberry Pi. Make sure that a supported Bluetooth adapter is connected. For the Pi3, onboard Bluetooth works perfectly as of RetroPie 4.0 Upgraded joysticks, 360-degree positioning with ultra accuracy, perfect for all PS3 games including FPS games. Package included 2x wireless controllers and 1x charge cable, 6FT, 1.8M. Right now, PS3 controller wireless controller with charger cable, 2-pack dual vibration, blue and black, compatible with PlayStation 3 PS3, BIOS is best selling in Amazon. Please check the description for more details and offers. Please subscribe and vote.
Thank you for watching our video. We'd love to hear your comments and feedback. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below.